So today's exercise snack is legs and core, just 11 minutes. As stated in my book, The Feel Good Fix, 11 minutes a day can change your life. You can read this chapter, but in short, it could help to prevent 1 in 10 premature deaths, 1 in 20 cases of cardiovascular disease, and 1 in 30 cases of some cancers. So let's get on with today's exercise snack. We're going to start 11 minutes. We're going to start the timer and we're going to just start by marching on the spot just to get warm for a minute. This is how you can get your steps in, whatever the weather, wherever you are. Indoors, you can go a little bit faster if you fancy getting a little bit higher intensity, or just take it nice and slow. Just warm everything up. This is going to be a great snack, mixing some of my favorite leg strength exercises and activating our core. So throughout this workout, you are going to engage your core. Imagine your belly button drawn in towards your spine. We're coming up to the first move, and this is where I want you to think about your weight. So you could do body weight squats, or you could grab some weight depending on your level, and you're going to think about progressive overload. When you keep playing this snack back, which is saved for you, you're going to think about increasing your weights. So just coming into a nice squat for a minute. We're going nice and low, knees going out in line with your toes, squeezing up, inhale, exhale. You can keep the range and the speed, whatever works for you. Weight in your heels, body nice and upright. As I said, you can increase the weight. You could add a rucksack or a weighted vest on your back. You could increase your weights with your dumbbells or your safe household objects, as I show you in my free Feel Good workouts with my amazing mother-in-law. You don't even have to have fancy equipment. Getting your squats in. Let's go for one more and relax. Next exercise is our wall sit. So you're going to try and go for up to a minute. A minute is tough, guys. I want you in a nice 90-degree bend, just against the wall. So slipping down, I'm going to have a look at the timer, and here we go for about a minute. If you need to stand up, just press against the wall and push yourself safely back up. I've got a nice 90-degree bend here. My shoulders are relaxed against the wall. You're going to feel the burn of this one. Anyone wants to add a little challenge in, do some little boxing, could even get your tin cans and box it out. Otherwise, twiddle your thumbs, try and keep your hands away from your thighs. Isometric exercises. I have shared a lot about these. These are proven to help reduce blood pressure. There's some studies showing if you could do a 2-minute wall sit, so that's something to definitely aim for, and obviously build up slowly, because even a minute right now, my legs are starting to burn. We've got 10 seconds, but it's really great way of lowering your blood pressure. So have a little go, practice that one. We're going carefully back up. Next exercise is our lunges. So you're going to pick whatever weights work for you. We're going to do reverse lunges because they're a little bit kinder to the knees, and we're going to time it, going for a minute on each leg. I'm going to stick with the right leg first, going back, long stride to protect the knees. I'm going to show you from the side. Body nice and upright, long stride, so that that front knee is not going over the front toe. You know, I'm really particular about form and technique. If you do these body weight, maybe hands on your waist. Beginners, do not worry about weights yet. Just perfect the technique, and then there's plenty of time to grow your muscles, get stronger by adding in weights. Or I talk a lot about it in the book, ways that you can progress your training. We're going to swap legs for the next minute. So left foot back, coming down and up. If this is hard for you, you could even do a static lunge here, where you stay Back foot stays in one position. You're going down and up, aiming for a nice 90-degree bend, but that lovely long stride. Lavina's long lunges, as they're often called. Exhale, inhale. You can hear I'm out of breath. Obviously, the heavier you go, gradually over time, the more this is going to be challenging. You're upping your intensity, but we're building lean muscle mass. We will leave it there. So next exercise is going to be a lovely plank. So grab a mat or a rug or on your carpet. If you'd like, you can do a high plank, whatever works for you. So the high plank, your hands are directly under your shoulders. Low plank, you're going to go down on your elbows. We are going in 3, 2, 1. And whenever you get tired in your plank, you are going to put your knees down. You're going to reset and you're going to rejoin. That's it. Deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. I'm really sucking my belly button up towards the ceiling. I'm squeezing my glutes, activating all the muscles in my body. The plank is amazing, not just for core strength, back strength. It's brilliant. So let's keep going. If anyone wanted to add a challenge, you could do some tap outs with the foot. Low plank or high plank, whatever you're doing, just keep going. Rest, recover, rejoin if you need to. We got 15 seconds, team. Let's do this. Really lovely and strong. Our core is our center, stability. It's not about six-pack, it's about getting strong for a long, healthy life. Relax there. Woo, we did a minute. That's amazing. Next exercise is going to be your side lunges. So again, you could grab some dumbbells or you could practice this without any weight. So you're going to think about being on a train track and your feet are on those tracks. If you've got floorboards, you can measure them. So you're going to step out to the side, but the toes and heels are in line with each other. I'm lunging into one leg and I'm stepping back. So one leg is lovely and straight. You're going to feel a lovely inner thigh stretch. Other leg, I'm loading into that glute and leg. Step it back. We're going to do about 10 on each side. This is a great one for inner thighs, for glutes, for leg strength. And you know it's all about muscle mass, for longevity, for keeping us strong and as independent as possible for as long as possible. Back straight, core tight, keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Obviously pump your music up, guys. If you're playing this snack back, make sure you put on your favorite tunes and drop a comment and let me know how you're getting on. I'm going to shuffle to the other side and I'm taking a long stride down and up. Really feel it on that straight inner thigh, that leg that's straight. Really loading the other leg up, down and up. And we're working different planes of movement here. So we're working laterally to the side. So effective. Can you feel it? Inhale, exhale. Obviously, the heavier you go over time, the more strength and muscle mass we are going to build. And that is the goal. Great work. Let's do one more and relax. We're coming back to the mat, so carefully put down your weights. And we're going to go for some lovely glute bridges. And I'm going to show you a few variations, things that you can do to maybe progress and challenge yourself. So coming down to the mat, I'm actually going to keep one of these weights nearby. You will soon see why. And we're going to have our feet nice and flat, hip width apart. You could keep them closer to your glutes for more activation of your glutes or further away for your hamstrings. See what works for you. I'm going to go for a neutral position. We're going for a minute, up and down. You're going to lift those hips off the ground. Really lift, squeeze the glutes tight. You can even add a hold in at the top. How high can you get? Really keeping my core tight, squeezing my glutes at the top. So coming up and down, that is your level 1. You could adjust your foot position closer or further away. Another option is to do a single leg glute bridge. So coming up as high as you did with the double legs, but lifting up on one leg. I guarantee you'll feel this after a few. Keeping the core tight still. Lifting up and down. How high can you go? I'm going to even it out. And then the last progression is to carefully put a weight on your hips. You could put a little towel or cushion. I just cusp it with my thumbs just to protect my hips. We're going for a few more. So lifting, squeezing, maybe add a hold in at the top. I'm going to go for 2 more. Lift up. I'm going to hold the last one for 3, 2, and 1. Super work. I hope you felt those. You're going to jump back up to your feet now, and we're going to go for the last exercise. We're actually going to do some high knees, which are great for your core, because I want you to imagine your lower abs really working to lift those knees up. But what we're going to do is add some light weights or maybe one heavy weight over your head. So we're going to have that overhead hold, lifting up, lift the knees. You could go faster, but I'm really thinking about my core here. So I'm tightening my belly button to spine, back is straight, everything is activated, and I'm trying to lift that knee up as high as possible. I promise you, a minute of these, and you're gonna really feel it. Let's keep going, keep going. Lovely work. We got 3, and 2, and 1. Amazing, amazing work. Do make sure you stretch. I'll do a quick one with you, but you will have your stretch snack as part of this exercise snack playlist. So make sure you check out a stretch and recover 11 minutes a day. That's the magic number I've written all about in my book, backed by the latest science. That's so much more achievable than the government guidelines. And even if you can't do 11 minutes, I'm sharing lots of snacks as short as a minute, because every single minute counts and it's going to help you improve your health. So how are you feeling? Nice little quad stretch there. Please stretch some more. Have a wonderful day, and do leave a comment to let me know how you found today's little exercise snack.